Hello and welcome to another stream here on Behance and YouTube. My name's Anna Davis Court. I am a children's book illustrator, and this is my best friend Anthony. He is a co-host of the chat. What's up, Anthony? How are you?
Good. Nothing up.
Nothing up. Nothing down either. Who knows where we are?
Middling.
Truly middling today. Yeah, we're having a great day. It is Thursday where I am, and this morning I watched Ryan Selvey on Adobe Live. If you didn't catch that, it was day 2 of him on Adobe Live. Why, yeah.
Extra lively today, huh?
Extra lively. If you didn't catch either of the streams, they were really funny, and I enjoyed them thoroughly. Also, last stream we painted some envelopes for Patreon, so if you didn't catch that, there's that in Replay Land. Thank you, Replay Landers. Hey, if you're watching after it's live, we love you.
Yeah.
Also, Rin is off for a meeting today. Good luck with your meeting. Kendall's in the chat. Hello, Kendall. How are you doing today? We've got D. Ross as well, who is also somewhat connected. Who knows what the connection is? Maybe with Canadian Pulse over on YouTube.
One and the same, maybe.
Maybe, possibly, who knows? It's a mystery. Thank you, Kendall, for posting a link to Ryan's stream. And if anybody else caught that, tell me your favorite Ryanism, whatever weird thing he said. Let's see. My favorite today it's the mom test. You gotta do the mom test. What would you guess that is, Anthony?
To see if your mom like?
Wait, what? Was that the end of your sentence?
To see if you're like a mom.
If you're similar to the
mom
mom.
Test.
I thought
Take this
you were
test
gonna be
to see how mom you are.
That sounds like a BuzzFeed test if I've ever heard one. Or quiz, I should say. But the actual meaning of it, I thought you were really close at first, but you're not.
Oh, okay, dang.
It was if your mom likes your work. That's when you should put it in your portfolio. The mom test.
Whose mom doesn't? Yikes.
Well, Ryan was saying if his mom likes it, it's a good sign. Oh, so good.
Is she one of those harsh moms?
Probably not, I'm guessing. But I think she has somewhat of an understanding of what he does. I believe he said she said that he was coloring things for a living.
Coloring things, yes.
Oh yeah, you're a colorer.
Wow, I love that.
I know, it's so cute, but you know.
Mom knows I do art, and the understanding there.
Get made. Money is made, which is what they really worry about, so good for you.
It really is, yeah.
Yustra's in the chat. Hi, how you doing, Yustra? I am just now, I sent out the Patreon mail, and I just sent one to you, Yustra, so I hope it gets to you in a timely manner. Yustra is asking, how y'all doing? Anthony?
I'm doing well, and I'm also mom-like, maybe.
Oh no! There's already inside things that you're not gonna understand. It's all weird. We've got a potato in the chat saying ciao. Oh my goodness. Hello, potato. We love potatoes here. And yeah, we are doing well. I would say I am doing pretty well. I'm trying to think if there's any news whatsoever since Tuesday. Not really. I did film a little Patreon video yesterday, but I still have to edit it, so that's exciting.
You started knitting a sweater.
It's crocheting a sweater, and I've been doing it for a while.
No, it happened after the stream. You went to go get the mail, and you said that was the package you were waiting for.
I got new yarn, so there's a second color to my sweater now. You guys want to see it?
Yeah.
All right, you got to guess the name of it. Okay, so this
the
is
color?
the color. Yes. And of course, it's slightly different on screens and stuff, and I have a yellow light on, so it's gonna look a little bit different. But what would you call this?
I was gonna say sage when I first saw it, but
pretty close. Good job.
I don't know. What letter does it start with? Ooh.
B.
Burnt sage.
I like it. By the way, this is going to be the ribbing around the bottom edge of the cardigan, so if you're curious. And let's see, does anybody else have names in the chat?
A green that starts with B?
Euster says, I'll be waiting for my salamander. What if this was named Salamander? Oh, how
Burnt Mummy?
Burnt Mummy? No! No! No bodily desecration.
No.
We talk about today. So.
That was last stream.
Is everybody ready?
Oh, I really want to guess it, but I don't know if I can. I haven't got to the green section of The Secret Lives of Colors. I'm still in yellow.
It's not. Oh. No, I think you were on the right track of it's a name of a thing rather than like its own name for green.
Is it a herb?
Yes.
It is basil.
No.
Come on.
You're so close. Come on.
It's like the only herb that starts with a B that What do you do to season things?
What are you making a good soup? And
broth.
Put in some...
Is it broth color?
Broth. For green chili, perhaps.
Kendall, it starts with a B is our hint.
Oh, so but we did just get time for our balcony. Our balcony.
Specifically... Specifically, what kind of time?
Silver time. Also called silver posy. He's a broth, Anthony.
It's an herb that starts with a B, and you use it to season soups. Bone.
No.
Broth. Come on.
Have you ever made a soup?
Base. Bouillon.
No.
Come on.
Oh,
you're
so...
base.
Come on. You're right there.
Better than bouillon.
It's what I use all the time. Vegetable broth.
Beef.
Paste.
I'm just thinking of the different flavors that better than bouillon comes in.
Remember, it is a...
Bay leaf. Yusra, did you get it? Yusra! Yeah! Nice work. Oh,
great job, Yusra. Oh my goodness.
My least favorite part about bay leaves is when they like break and you only have the little shards left at the bottom of the jar. And then you just find them while you're eating your soup because it's impossible to pick them out afterwards.
You can make I can't remember what the name of it is, but it's basically like a cheesecloth bag where you put herbs inside of it so that it flavors, but it doesn't go into, and then you have to fish out. It's called something, but
let me try to guess.
Bay leaf. I don't know if you're right with that one, so who knows? Anyways, we should probably get into the work so I'm not just making something at the end of the stream. User says, I love bay leaf in soups. So yeah, is there a different way to use bay leaves? I was always taught with soup. I never really knew what it was adding to a soup. They just told me to do it. So like...
Flavor.
Yeah, but like what flavor? I can't pick out a bay leaf flavor, personally.
Maybe
also,
just chew on one and see if that helps.
Do you use bay leaves?
I have, yeah. Rarely. It comes up sometimes in the Mediterranean cookbook.
Every once in a while.
Yeah.
By the way, we're in Photoshop today. I am doodling around with some different ideas. Excuse the mess. It's always a mess when I'm sketching. But I am fairly certain I want to go forward with this one. Oh, I guess.
Bless you.
My camera's like off today. I have to like squanch down. Hello. Bless me. Thank you. Anyways, this one is going to be what I move forward with. So what I'm going to do is just size it up. And the idea of amongst all of these little sketchy sketches is something that glows. I know I go back to this every once in a while. So sorry if you've seen me draw something that glows. But I enjoy it, and I just saw this piece on Pinterest that was a huge inspiration. Boop. Let me show you. So it's this guy. I don't know who the artist is. It doesn't look like there's a name on here. It was saved by this person. But anyways, the idea being these mushrooms that are just pure white amongst dark foliage, and it makes it feel as if it's glowing, and I really like that idea. So I wanted to make a path of glowing things. They can be mushroom shapes, that we can make them into like will-o'-the-wisps. We could make them into whatever we want. But that's kind of the concept right now, and I can change any little bit of it, and I am open to suggestion for any part of it.
Yusra says, I love the sketch of the crescent in the plant house.
Anthony has a very strict preference of what he wants me to draw.
No, Yusra said that.
Yeah, I know, but you were the one who gave me the prompt.
Idea?
So I feel like that one's yours.
Oh. It's mine.
It's mine now. And then he runs away with it.
We have Aklog joining the chat. Hello.
Hello, Aklog. How are
Yeah.
you? You having a good day so far? Is it Thursday where you are? Who knows?
Ethiopia. I don't know what day it is in Ethiopia. Wednesday night.
I want to believe I know things about the international dateline, but I do not know, unfortunately.
Well, time zones are just weird. You could be above a country and it's a different time zone, even though you're like on the same, like, whatever it is, line.
International dateline, baby.
Is that crime show?
Yeah. It absolutely is. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Kendall says, ooh, cute mushrooms.
Brushes, there we go. Yeah, aren't those mushrooms adorable? The little painting. I love that.
Jake Green says, yo.
What? Jake Green, what are you doing here? Hello. Yo, what's up?
He's over on YouTube, where we're also streaming. If that's easier for you to check out, we've got a YouTube stream simulcasting.
We've got all the things. And we've got... Nope, I just totally forgot what I was going to say. Something. We've got something.
We do. A Discord.
Oh, yeah, we've got a Discord. Hey, that's a good shout out. We've got a Discord where if you want to show images or promote your work or show me your pets, I would very much like to see your pets.
Or get notified anytime
we
go
live.
streaming. Drake's also on Behance.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, hey, chat is working again. You never know with the updates. Oh, also, I believe they updated Behance so that you can search for more things in the search bar feature. So you can find, like, individual streams if you had, like, a keyword from one of them. Like, oh, I remember, Ryan Selvey just streamed, and I wonder what that was like. Then if you look for Ryan Selvey streams or whatever, then it can come up with that, which is very cool.
Nice.
Yes. By the way, I'm just going to plunk down some colors here because I feel like it. I love color today. I don't know why. By the way, this is my first foray back into digital art since I submitted my book stuff last week. I haven't been touching this stuff. Well, actually, no, that's a lie. I did touch Fresco the other day because I was ordering the newest round of cat stickers as well as postcards, and to do that I needed to finish up a few things, which meant that I finally finished one of our longest going pieces here on the stream, and I'll show you.
Which one is that? The parade?
It's the parade.
It's the parade.
It's the parade.
Jake, did you hear that? The parade.
So yeah, I will be posting that sometime soon, and my patrons will get some printed postcards of it if it turns out well. I just ordered them from Moo, so I only want to give you the top qual, so I'm hoping that they turn out. Do you
think it might print too dark or something?
It's a risk because it's a mostly dark piece, so I wonder how it'll turn out. However, I did my best to adjust, and then also if it's not right, Moo is really, really good about just making things right. I've had prints in the past that were too dark, and I was like, oh, I don't feel like this is good enough to give to people, and I told them like this came out really dark, and they just sent the entire order over again, but with it I relightened it or whatever for them. I was like, I've adjusted it, here's the file, they print it, they send it to me for free, and it was great. So that's what I would do again if it turned out like way too dark. What?
I'm just looking for the last time we worked on the parade thingy, and it was the Halloween stream.
Yep. 5 million years ago. Ain't that
funny.
just the way?
I laughed because of the monkey paws, monster claws.
It was monster claws. Wait. Oh my gosh. That was when we were steampunk, right?
Yep.
That's insane. Right. That feels like yesterday. What the heck? Time is weird, you guys. It's an enigma. Truly.
Everyone's excited about the parade. Kendall says, "La
Absolutely.
gasp." Jake says, "The parade." And Kendall says, "The parade. I want to animate it one of these days." And Jake says, "I am so excited." And Kendall goes on to say, "It's always hard to do prints over the computer, in my opinion, when you can't see it in person." And then says, "Monster
so.
claws, rah, 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 grr, 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 grr." And then Jake just says, "Time is weird."
Is weird.
Is weird.
It so is. It's kind of, I don't know, it messes with your head for a while when you think about time too much.
Yeah. Earlier today, I knew it was Thursday, but then I thought it was Wednesday.
That can happen, yeah. I feel like I sometimes worry that I'll get the stream days wrong because I'll think it's another day for so long that I actually just let 3
Time
p.m.
travel.
pass by. Yeah.
Yeah.
Time travel. Sorry. It's just in the way of my hands, so you can hear me clacking against it. But yeah, that kind of thing, I don't know. It's so dumb to feel kind of like beholden to time in that way, but I'm also grateful to have something that's scheduled so that every day when I wake up, I'm like, what do I have in store today? Oh, I have something that I know I'm doing, rather than just every single day feeling exactly the same, which is the threat that the pandemic definitely put me in, and I am thankful to you guys for making that not a thing for me, because streaming
You'll always know
seriously
what
saved me.
2 of the days are.
At least. Exactly. And then all my other days kind of fall around it, where I'm like, oh, I'm not streaming today, so I can do this, that, and the other thing. And like, make bread and go to the post office and blah, blah, blah. It's so silly, but I've heard of this with other people who have ADHD and stuff, where if you have something planned, it puts everything else, like, way off. Like, oh, I can't do that because the thing I'm doing today is streaming, so, like, I cannot go and get the mail. That's not possible. I'm gonna stream today. And it's like, that's in 4 hours, Anna. And I'm like, but I'm streaming.
It takes 4 hours to prepare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm waiting for my chance to stream.
I do that too, especially with shopping.
Oh, really? Yeah, it takes over your whole day. You're just like, well, I'm gonna go shopping today, so
Yeah.
can't do anything else. I'm going over it with a soft light layer, by the way.
Kendall thinks it's randomly the weekend.
It's just like, whoops, there's the weekend. Here it is. Oh. I feel that too, yeah.
And then agrees about the whole energy spent to prepare for a thing, saying, "I can't do anything if I have a 15-minute meeting at 2 p.m. I must spend all of my energy preparing for it."
Absolutely.
It's specifically those like middle of the day things too. It's like you don't have time beforehand to do anything or after.
Nope. It just takes over the whole day. There it is. But that's okay, as long as you recognize what it is your brain is doing, and maybe like choose another day if you need to do a thing, or tell your brain, hey, we're gonna do another thing and it'll be okay. I do think it is a symptom of being late to things, because I have been late to important things or missed important things before, and that makes me so afraid of doing it again that I'll just be like, I need ample time. Just like the airport thing. Missing a flight, like, scarred me. Anthony, you were there that day. And so I was, I'm so anti doing that ever again that I show up like 4 hours early to the airport now. Not that I've flown in the last like 3 years, so.
Yeah. That was one of the last times that you flew, wasn't it?
Yep. I am forever grateful that the residency was before the pandemic for me. Just because it's always going to change how I view travel and risks. Just so dumb, but it's the world we live in.
Acklog's in the chat asking if you have any advice for getting freelance work.
It depends on what area of expertise you are in.
It's graphic design, specifically logo design.
No, logo design. I honestly don't. I'm sorry. I wish I could say I did. But I have never done logo design or looked for work in it. I actually believe that Ryan talked about this on the stream earlier today, was a bit about how he goes about finding freelance work. Now, he's also not in logo design, but I think he has a bit more experience reaching out to clients, like cold calling, cold emailing, all that stuff. I have not done that because I have an agent. I don't know if there are agents for things like graphic design. There could be. It's definitely a potential thing. But I'm just not as positive about that. And if you have an agent, then or you want to get an agent, if that's a thing that exists, then I could have some advice for you. But yeah, I think for the most part, I'm not the best person to ask. Sorry. I could give you a spiel about do this, that, and the other thing, but I don't think it would be that useful to you.
Before you had an agent, what was your freelance stuff like? I know you worked for Willamette Week on like spot illustration, and then there was some random video game company you did some concept work for.
It was not a video game company. It was
animation?
Like a film. Yeah, they did small animations. I don't think they're around anymore. Those opportunities came to me. I didn't really reach out to them, and it was, I think both of those were strictly due to my portfolio showcase at my college, because that was right after I graduated. I got those two opportunities, and so these people came to my graduation and said, we want you for blah blah blah, doing one spot illustration in Willamette Weekly, which paid, I believe, $50.
Holy moly.
Woo!
I remember that illustration.
Oh, I hate it, but it's okay. It's okay.
There's someone in the kitchen, and I feel like the kitchen was based off of your parents' house.
Oh, really?
Yeah, something about the way the stove and the sink was set up and the way the camera was placed.
Huh.
And wasn't there a little dog?
There was a little dog too. Yes.
It was definitely your parents' kitchen.
They requested a little corgi, I believe, jumping up to get some food. So, yeah, that was an interesting project. Not my favorite of my work or of the way that it went down. It's just kind of one of those things where they probably found a new artist and were like, we could get some work for very little money, instead of like reaching out to somebody who did that kind of work and, you know, they could pay decently. And with the other place, I think it was the same dealio. This was I would call them, I guess, an animation studio. They reached out to me from the portfolio showcase, and then they said, like, hey, come in, we'll have a meeting. We had a nice meeting, and they wanted me to do some character designs for them, and it only went downhill from there. It was not my best working experience, me or them. I think there were flaws on both sides, but that's just to be expected. But again, I didn't necessarily like reach out and find them or anything, which is the big advice that I feel like most people who are asking for freelance advice want, is like, how do I reach out to them? Like, how do I get people wanting my work? And especially in this internet age, a portfolio showcase at a college when I'm graduating is very different in just like what you're facing versus what I was facing at that time. And then the other part of it is like the Adobe Creative Residency wildly changed my opportunities. That was my other big opportunity, I guess, is just like after I graduated, I got a job at a video game company. I worked there for several years. I did not want to do it for the rest of my life, so I applied for the Adobe Creative Residency. I miraculously got it. It was life-changing. And then through that process, I became a children's book illustrator, and coming out of the residency I had an agent, and so that's how it's been for me. Again, I feel like I'm not the best person to give advice on these things just because of that. I have picked up some things. I've definitely gone to a lot of talks of people who have advice on how to contact people. A lot of times I think the biggest advice that is what I would consider pertinent all the time, is try to think from the perspective of the person hiring. So whatever they're looking for, you're trying to make sure that you feel like the right fit for it. Usually that comes in the shape of like getting a job at a place rather than like a career at a place rather than just a one-off. So in an interview, trying to make it feel like I would be a good fit for this from your perspective, that kind of thing. But when it's freelance, it's usually just like a one-off or like working relationship where you're not their full-time employee, you're just getting a job here and there. And in that case, I think, yeah, also keeping in mind what they need and trying to make it easy for them to hire you. Make that as frictionless as possible. And that's very
Annika's in the chat saying, "Oh my gosh, this looks so good."
Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, this is our little glowy forest mushrooms. They're not really glowing yet, but we're just kind of working in really loose colors and values and things like that so that we can kind of get a feel for what we want going on here. I feel like with the perspective of this one, we don't have a lot of like foreground background, so I kind of want to add some stuff that gives it more depth. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Crystal was asking, what college did you go to?
I went to the Art Institute of Portland, which was a for-profit school that did some good things for me and did a lot of bad things for a lot of people. It does not exist anymore, so I don't even have to worry about libel. Anthony, you went there as well, and we had a good time, thanks to the individual teachers, which I think is always the marker. Is like, if you've got good individuals teaching at a school, that's what makes it good, not necessarily the prestige of the name or whatever.
Yeah, it went downhill for a lot of people. Luckily, Anna and I both graduated before that big change came, but sure, we were there. Anna, I think, graduated before it really became obvious, like, oh, the politics around whatever is happening at the top is really getting in the way of actually teaching the subjects in a good way, where they just let go instructors that were great at their job, had experience in the industry, but semantics or just like a draw of a hat type of thing. Yeah. Just like, we have to cut costs somewhere, so you're fired. And that was happening like during the last couple of terms that I was there, and then I graduated, and soon after I graduated, like a year after or so, I feel like that's when they went bankrupt, after multiple lawsuits and things like that. Which, again, it was like a for-profit thing, and it was a chain, so there were multiple art institutes throughout the US.
I think there still are some.
Maybe. But to Anna's point was, we were specifically at the Art Institute of Portland, and they had great teachers. I'm sure they had great teachers at some of the other ones too, but I feel like Portland was known for its animation department because the instructors there were great. Like Lee White, amazing children's book illustrator. We had Zavu, who worked on Disney animation things, also a fantastic traditional painter. David Hone, amazing children's book artists. Mm-hmm. I'm sure Anna would have other names to pull out too, because she was actually in that track, and I only knew of them through her, and also because I sat in on some of the classes just because I found it fascinating.
Anthony was the teacher's pet of all the other departments. He was just like, oh yeah, no, I'm actually not in animation, but he was the favorite student. It was so silly.
I liked learning.
You took a matte painting class, which I feel like was more pertinent to what job you got than any of the other things in your actual role.
That is true. Lee taught a matte painting class where it's like the things that go on in the background of movies, or like taking a photo plate and then painting it up with like special effects or whatever. Mm-hmm. And I felt like that was more engaging than some of the like photo shop retouching compositing classes that I was taking in my photography track. So I was really grateful to have Lee, especially because he came from a similar background where he started in photography and then went to illustration. So
His
brain is just amazing.
It really is. He's so full of knowledge. If you guys have a chance to take a class of his on svslearn.com, it's amazing. And if you want like a free idea of what he's like as a teacher, you can listen to 3 Point Perspective, which is the podcast of the 3 founders of svslearn.com. And I just say that because like not only has Lee given us so much, but I feel like he is just a endless wealth of knowledge. Anybody listening to him for 5 minutes could probably get some kind of advice that they'd be like, that's usable. Because he's very like tangibly understandable and just right about most things. Just so weird. How can somebody be right so many times? All the time.
Crystal says, I feel like Oregon is a hotbed of creators. I grew up in Corvallis.
Oh, no way! Woohoo! Got an Oregonian. But yeah, Oregon is definitely a very artistic place. We've got a lot of appreciation for the arts around the area. There's famously Ashland is a place where there's like the Shakespeare Festival and things like that happen. There's in Portland itself a first and last Thursday, which one of them is like for all of the galleries in Portland to be open to everyone. Like you gotta go see the art of the month, basically. And then the other one is a street art festival. So it's like instead of being the gallery show, it's like the wares of the people who are just making it and selling it. And it's really just a celebration of both of them of just what Portlanders create. And I love that so much. We've also got Crafty Wonderland, which is a free, I don't want to call it a festival, but like a convention or showing or whatever. What do you call that?
Expo.
Fair? Expo? Yeah. It's a gathering of creators where you buy their wares. And they have that twice a year where you can come and buy in springtime and in winter. The winter one is super poppin'. Because there's just basically, if you want to get a bunch of really cool gifts for people, you just go to this free to enter place and you spend all your money on their wares. And there's 5 million different kinds of things. So it's like painted artwork, ceramics, food, sculptures, clothing, cards, whatever you can imagine, it's there. And some of it's weird and some of it's really classy, and then some of it's both.
Nice. I've never been.
You've never been?
Mm-mm.
We gotta go. Oh, it's so fun. Yeah. You would love it.
I hope maybe next winter.
Yeah, that would be great.
It will feel like, yeah, let's go inside the convention center.
Around people, yes. No, it's usually not crazy. Well, it's a little crowded, I guess. But definitely worth it to go. It's so fun. And shout
How
out
do you
to,
say that, Jake?
What is it? How do you say that?
That Kajit?
Kajit? Kajit has coin if you have where. Yeah.
Oh.
Do you know how?
You know. What is that?
That's from a game. Some game. I know about it.
You said it backwards, but Jake says it's from Skyrim. Kajit has wares if you have coin.
Yeah. That's like a common meme.
I don't know memes. I think you know this about me.
I
just checked out of the internet during meme time.
It's still meme time, baby.
It's
meme
it?
time all the time.
Where did they come from?
You just learned it.
Is that a meme? It's a video game quote. I feel like the meme is like the butterfly anime man.
What?
Is this a butterfly?
Oh, no.
And then you just replace that with a bunch of things. Like that's the meme. So how is this quote a meme? Jake says it's usually paired with a picture of a cat.
Well, Khajiit is a cat. Yeah, it's the cat
because
people.
Khajiits are cat people.
Yeah. You need to look this up, Anthony. This is
I don't, actually. I think people should spend less time on the internet and not know as many memes.
How dare you insult my culture? Well, okay, so this one I think is specifically in your wheelhouse because it's a video game.
Cat people.
And cat people. I mean, everything about it. You love it, yeah.
But it's a meme, and now I hate it.
I think you're being too harsh on memes because of whatever weird
Am I
bias you have.
being mean?
Meme.
Crystal says it's a gamer thing more than a meme thing. Oh, okay. Yeah, I agree. But then again, I don't know about memes, so it could be all over the internet.
Do you
But I
know what
don't
a
go
meme
there.
technically is?
Yeah, it's like a social thing. It's
He sounds so
prolific
exhausted, you
among
guys.
a
He's
lot
just
of
like,
people. I just don't care. That's cool. I like cat people. Good quote. Anthony Jackson says, if we spend less time on the internet, how am I going to watch the wonderful streamers on Behance?
Answer me that. Riddle me that, Quizmaster.
Just go to YouTube.
Whoa, I see how it is. That's the internet, Anthony.
You should maybe watch less streams on YouTube and Behance. Then choose your favorites, and then don't spend all your time doing it.
I can't believe what he says. I do not agree. Spend all your time on the internet. Welcome to the internet. I can't even remember the second line of it. You still haven't seen Inside, have you?
Is that on the internet?
No. Well, I guess it's accessible over the internet. It's a Netflix special.
Is that Jordan Peele?
No.
Inside?
It's Bo Burnham.
Oh.
Have you
What am I thinking?
Listen to the songs? There's
In?
Welcome
Out?
to the internet.
Us?
Have a look around.
Sammy watched that. I didn't really care for it.
Well, you should at least listen to the songs because they're good.
I'll take your word for it. I've heard the songs.
You've heard
in the
Welcome to
background.
Internet?
I'm just
You
over
are
the
just
internet.
writing stuff off left and right, and I don't agree with it.
That's fine.
No, it's not
You
fine.
don't have to.
I am opposite of you. It's very not fine, and you have to experience this. Okay.
Read a book.
Take a look. It's in a book. Wait, are you shaming a certain type of entertainment? Rude? What?
I'm just saying don't spend all of your time on one certain type of entertainment and then judge me for not knowing all of the memes ever created ever.
I don't judge you. I am only saying I want you to experience it because I think you
I
enjoy
disagree. You're wrong. I'm disappointed in you. How do you not know this? Do you even know what a meme is? I'm not judging you. Do you know what judging
it.
is?
Did I say
Do
I
you
was
know what memes are?
disappointed in you?
I feel like
I have no memory of
that
this.
is the general consensus of all of this.
Well, that might be your consensus.
You're not disagreeing.
I don't remember what I say 5 seconds after I say it, so I really don't want to,
Disappointment is a possibility.
Wait. Jake says, judging you, Anthony. So I guess
that's
is.
another meme. Jake could judge me, that's fine.
I've been listening to Cal Newport podcasts. Need to get the book Digital Minimalism. Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm a maximalist when it comes to digital.
Minimalism. Down with the internet.
Oh, I'm down with the internet.
Nice.
You get it? You get it? You get it?
Oh, I got it.
No, I think to everything moderation for cereals, because yeah, we don't need everybody to only speak in memes, but we also can appreciate when somebody finds something funny that it's not just because they like the internet. All the things.
I agree.
Beep. I think I have thoughts and feelings. Also, I want to add a character to this if you didn't know. I haven't shown any character work, so let's put the character. I was gonna have them walking down here, like, boop, but now I kind of feel like, I don't know, maybe they're walking up. Is that weird? Maybe there are two characters.
One's walking up and one's walking down. They're passing by each other.
Ships passing in the night.
It's a
People
shift
passing in the
change.
day. That's not where knees go. Get out of here, knees. Should. I gotta zoom out, man. I gotta get perspective. We all need some perspective in life. I really enjoy magical forests, honestly. Could there be anything better? Probably not. Crappie, crappie, crappie. Yeah, I think I want it longer. What I'm gonna do is just drag and drop. So I'm gonna boop. Boop. Look at that. It's longer.
Whoa.
That's how it works, baby. Isn't that what you do in photo manipulation? Just like copy, paste, art button, push.
Just like that. And then we just take one color and scribble over where the seam is.
Yeah. Just like. Tell me if you have any thoughts, by the way. I don't need it to be all filled in. I just want to kind of give myself a little idea of what this is.
Maybe it leads to a grove of the glowy mushrooms. It feels like the path definitely wants the eye to follow along to an end point, but the focal point is the mushrooms on the path right now. So it's kind of a little aimless. I don't know if the people would add or distract.
That's kind of the question here, isn't it?
Rebecca in the chat saying, "This is awesome. Love how you just extended your drawing there."
Oh yeah. This is the fun part of being messy is just you can do whatever. Not saying that's the best way. I really enjoy like giving myself the freedom to do this kind of stuff on my work. I should say on my non-cliented work, because again, I just came out of a project where I had to like work on layers and make things clean and make the characters look like each other and stuff like that, you know, like, or not like each other, like themselves, like keep on model. And now I just kind of have this rejection of that because balance. I always feel like I kind of, I don't know, what would you call it? Like
Oscillate?
Oscillate? Yeah. If my work is one way, I want to do the opposite way in my free time. So that's kind of what I'm feeling now. And I'm kind of taking inspiration from the areas around us. The place where I live, we have this beaver who's made an entire habitat out around where we love to walk in this park area. And it's completely changed the topography of everything, and it's really, really beautiful and wild and fun. So I kind of want to just make that, just put it there.
I love it. Anthony Jackson says, "This looks so beautiful."
Thank you. Just trying some stuff out. But I agree, the mushrooms are not really leading anywhere or doing anything right now. I'm just gonna, I think I'll blot around some of this white, and I might change it to another color, honestly. I'm feeling like blue. I kind of want a glowy blue in here. And something's got to happen here. Is it just a giant mushroom person?
Or a Khajiit.
Obviously Khajiit. Hello, my honey. Hello, my darling. Hello, my mushroom gal.
Give him a little cane then.
Wait, is the cane like he's dancing with it?
Yeah, one of those dancing canes.
Dancing cane, don't you know that I dance with canes? Woo!
Love it.
Love it. Gonna do selective color on y'all. I can go to whites and make it whatever. Okay, am I on the right layer? Layer, layer, layers. Must be slayers.
Kendall likes the idea of giant mushrooms and also suggests it could be a mushroom castle.
A mushroom castle? Why am I doing this? I could just fill it with color. Mushroom Castle. Mushroom Castle. That'd be interesting. What do I feel with this? I feel like there should be a purpose to the hill coming down. Like, why is there a hill on one side? We either need, like, an opposite opposing force that goes, like... Or... something. Something is missing. That's all I know. I really like this upper area, though. Something about the grass overlapping makes me happy. Okay, real quick, I just want to throw some blue in here to see if that feels right. Whoa, did I change something else? No, it's just that. Interesting. I'm gonna get rid of the mushroom guy. I'm sorry, but I don't think that's the right direction I'm going.
You don't?
I'm sorry,
Surprising.
I know.
Kendall says, my sister used to think people lived under mushrooms and called them wee people, and then she would smush the mushrooms. Her sister's in jail now.
Kendall? Is your sister a murderer? What's going on? Tell me more, tell me more. Why is it not updating? Come on. Alt, fill. Why you no do? Okay, sometimes, this has been annoying, but sometimes my keyboard just like stops doing the commands that I need it to do. So I don't know if it's my keyboard's problem or Photoshop's problem or what. But I guess
What command are you doing?
Alt delete to fill.
Oh.
If I go B, it goes to brush, so it must not be that problem.
Anything selected? Command D.
Oh, wah, wah, wah. You're a genius. As usual. Command
Those hidden
D.
selections.
It's true.
Did it work? Did you fill it?
Yeah. Alright, now I'm gonna just zhuzh through some colors to see what this is gonna look like with different colors of mushrooms. We did pink mushrooms. That'd be weird.
Jake has a reason for the way the composition is the way it is. Reason for the hill. A giant foot of a forest beast stepped on the ground and brought the ground on the right lower. So you just need to put like toe imprints.
Because this is the best vantage point to see that from. Inside the crater. I really like that.
Yeah.
Jake, as always, you're very creative. What if... I'm trying to think if we could actually show something like that.
Toes near the foot of the trees.
Shoulders, mise en place, mise en place.
Toe prints.
Oh, toe prints near what?
The base of the trees in the background.
I don't even know how I would show that. Do you have any idea? Should I just throw this over to you to paint on?
You know, like impressions in the ground from the step. Like a big foot just stepped there, so you see an indentation of where the toes were.
Jake was thinking
not the actual foot
would be there.
No, because then that would cover the whole composition.
Foot.
No.
Then it would be good. It would be good. What color is Bigfoot's foot?
Depends, I guess. Reddish brown.
Okay, wait, hold on. I gotta turn off this glow. Here's the foot.
Oh, dear.
Oh my gosh. This is gonna take a while to paint. Here. Zoop. Zoop. Toe. Toe. A little bit of toe. Does that look good to you, Jake?
Jake is saying you can completely pass on this. Nobody said this was a good idea.
Is this good to you? Do you like this?
Well, that solves the problem, doesn't it?
Stomp. Oh wait, we need for like clarity of what's happening, we need some grass to like poke out in front, obviously.
Right, yeah.
Oh yeah,
that helps.
this is in the foreground. Yeah, yeah. And then like this. Yeah, yeah. Depth. Depth is the name of the game. Does it look good? Alright, no, we need more depth in the foot itself. So we add some toenail. Is that the right color for a toenail? Who knows?
They're vibrant, huh?
Okay. Fine. Like that? Does that look better to you? I don't know. Like the little ends being lighter.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
French tip. Got a French
tip.
We're totally seriously doing this, you guys. I'm gonna put little wrinkles on the toe. Toe. There needs to be like a little toe back there. And foot. And foot stuff. Yeah. Good foot. This good for you?
The like question mark really sells it. So what is this?
Stomp.
Stomp. Stomp. He makes the tree grow. He's so stompy.
Yeah. There you go. There you go. That's all you ever wanted, right? I like that Kendall says ha ha ha. Oh my gosh. Wait, two very gorgeous ladies, hubba hubba. Where does that come from?
I don't know. I just don't read the ones that don't make sense to me.
I love it. It looks like a sleeping bear. Oh. Anthony Jackson says something magical is happening at the bottom of the hill. Is this what you had in mind? Is it? Wait, should we keep the glow on or off? What do you think?
The glow looks like a fungus now.
Fungus among us. Should the mushrooms grow on the foot? This is the mushroom castle that Kendall had in mind. It was all built off of a foot base. Oh, Rin said glow. Gorgeous ladies of wrestling. I remember now. I'm painting glow. I should have. Oh, man. I'm going to have to change that because all capital glow is misleading. There we go. Boom. I changed it. Because, yeah, that was a good show. I enjoyed glow, personally.
You're going to have to change it on YouTube, too.
Oh, my gosh. So much work to do. Not even enough time.
That's why no one's watching over there.
Obviously, yeah. They're like, fan art of glow? What? I would do fan art of glow. Oh, it shouldn't be
Did you watch
capitalized
it?
At all. Glow, just G. Yeah, I watched Glow. I said I liked it. So I would do fan art of that. Should we draw a lady wrestling? Rin says, I loved Glow. There you go. There you glow.
There you go.
Okay. Let's take a break from this. Recollect our heads because I have no idea what I want to do with it from here on out. So what I want to do now is just draw a character.
There you go. We have 7 minutes till monkey paws. Do you want to switch to the new drawing now or
right now,
when
baby.
we come back?
No. I'll do it now. I don't know what I want to draw though. Anthony, say a character. A type. Human.
Sprig.
Animal.
Oh, frog.
Cryptid. Something. Frog?
Sprig.
So a frog, you say. What is happening? What are you
doing? Photoshop's going.
What is happening? What are you doing? Dude, come back. Okay.
Try a different animal.
I'm gonna go to our big faces. I'm gonna
Wait, no, it
this
stopped.
Oh
no, it's doing it again.
It's doing it. It's going. Bye. Okay, I'm gonna save this out. Anthony, it's our big faces. So hey, say hey to everybody.
Do you want to just do monkey paws now?
Sure. If you're new here, monkey paws is something we do when our Photoshop's breaking. What am I gonna call this? Glowy mushrooms. Are you okay?
No.
No? Baby. It's still going, you guys. It's
Photoshop.
just going off the side of the screen.
What is happening?
Bye. Oh, there it went again. Okay, bye. I'm not touching anything. It's
Close
just
it.
going. That's so funny. I just like that it's just going. Okay, it's saved. It's already saved. Photoshop. You don't know what you're talking about. And then I'm gonna close.
Oh, it's animated.
I have to go back and show it. Oh, it stopped. Oh wait, no, there it goes. It just moves every once in a while. I promise, I touched nothing. I touched nothing. Okay. You good?
Did you close
Okay.
Photoshop?
No. I'm looking
Shouldn't
at
you?
Photoshop. That's what I'm doing right now. Okay. I already saved it, right? But it was a copy. That's why. Nope. And didn't it. Okay. Closed. Whew. Okay, let's do monkey paws. Ooh, ah.
This is the wrong screen.
Oh my gosh, Anthony, thank you so much for saving me from this travesty of an accident. Now we've got monkeys, people. Oh! Okay, so if you're new here, this is a hand stretch that we do together, so I'm just going to give you the instructions. You can follow along if you'd like. To start, we're going to put our hands out in front of ourselves, fingers to the sky, palms away, and then we'll curl our fingers into what we call a monkey paw. Ooh, ooh, ah, ah.
Ooh, ooh,
Great job. Or as Rin calls it, glitchy paws. Ooh, ooh, ah.
Oh no, my hands, they're not in frame.
Broken. Second pose, we put our fingers
I'm
to the ground,
feeling
palms
this.
towards ourselves, and then curl our fingers in. Ooh, ooh, ah, ah. Take a deep breath in and out. Third pose, we flip our palms out, fingers down, and curl them in. Ooh, ooh, ah, ah.
Ooh, ah.
Great job. Then our fourth pose, we put our fingers to the sky, palms towards ourselves, and curl them in. Ooh, ooh, ah, ah.
Ooh, ooh, ah, ah.
Good job. And then we yawn. And we repeat the poses around 1 second each, and for 10 seconds. Wait, 10 times overall. Oh, golly. And then, yeah, if you're feeling any pain whatsoever, I encourage you to stop immediately, ice your arms, and rest them. If these are not your slice of cheese, then feel free to look up other stretches online. The real point of this is just to give you a break to concentrate on what your body needs. Maybe that's drinking water or closing your eyes to give a break from the screens, to make Anthony laugh for some reason. What?
Rin.
What Rin say?
Well, you yawned, and then Rin was saying Anthony was not influenced by that yawn. And then I felt it, and then I did it. And then Rin said, "There we go."
There we go. Sorry, did I just make everyone yawn? Are you gonna make me yawn because I keep saying yawn? It makes me yawn. That was a short yawn. Not satisfying. Alright, continue with your hand stretches. Make sure that you don't get any carpal tunnel or arthritis, or at least do your best to prevent them. And take care of your hands, because we do so much with them. And make everybody yawn. It's important. Jake says it's a sign of a deep bond. I literally yawn if there's a commercial with a yawn. Like, whoever's yawning makes me yawn. Do I have a deep bond with everyone?
It's just yawn contagion. Is
Yonky. Yonky
it
Hote.
a deep bond?
It says monkey jaws. Kendall says, BRB, I need a snack. Everybody, go get a snack real quick. Take care of your
What
body.
kind? Cheese?
Yeah. I said cheese earlier. Did you feel it? Were you like,
did.
I need cheese?
Oh, I started thinking about different types of cheese.
What kinds?
Well, currently I have feta and ricotta.
Oh, yeah. Both white, right?
Yeah. Soft cheeses, especially the ricotta.
I wonder what changes the color of a cheese. Do they dye cheddar?
Probably. Gross. Why do they put so much food dye in things?
To make them look more appealing.
It makes them unappealing to me.
I agree. Alright, so when we're done with our hand stretches, we're going to just gently shake them out to loosen back up. And I like to do some shoulder rolls and some neck stretches. So let's put our ear as high as we can on one side. Reach for the sky. And then we flop over to the other side. Ren says throws cheese at confetti. What a mess. That's how you get ants, Ren. Then we look to the side as far as is comfortable. And to the other side. And back again. Once more. Into the breach. Oh, and wiggle your legs and pop your back and all that stuff. Oh, Rin says cheddar is typically colored with annatto, a dye. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. A dye typically derived from the seeds of an achiote tree or paprika. I have heard of that, but I've never known what it is. So thank you very much for that factoid. Kendall, did you know that? Because I feel like Kendall would usually be the one popping in with fact like that. But Rin did it this time. Alright, reopening Photoshop. Everybody cross your fingers. We'll see if it works.
Well, that's the hope. That's the hope that it's a dye that's natural and good. But most of the time, it's just yellow number 7.
Or if it like attributes to the flavor at all, or gives a little bit of flavor itself. That would be much better. Where it's like it affects the color and the flavor, rather than just being for looks. Even if it's
like
natural,
mustard.
I'm like, why? Mustard? Exactly. Is there a mustard cheese? There's got to be, right?
There's a Munster cheese. Trig says apparently it is because of a time a long time ago when cheddar cheese in England was made with milk from cows whose beta-carotene-rich diet produced an orange tint in the milk, and the color is because of that.
Anthony, do you see what's happening on my screen?
Scrolling.
It's just automatically scrolling through all.
Is
of
it
my
your
projects.
mouse?
I can turn my mouse off and see, and use my other mouse.
Well, it stopped scrolling,
Good
so
thing
it
I
must
have.
be.
Oh, nope, I'm over it, and it's just scrolling. I wish I could show you guys, but I have like client-sensitive work in here.
Well, maybe it is your keyboard. Bryn suggested that earlier. Maybe if you unplug your keyboard and plug it back in, or something.
I thought it'd take a minute. It's whenever my mouse is hovering over the scrollable part where all of your projects are, then it's automatically scrolling down.
Well, go to like an internet browser window and see if like it
Hold on, I
keeps
see
scrolling.
If we can open what we were just working on. No, it doesn't scroll on an internet window.
How bizarre.
How bizarre. How bizarre. Do 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 do. Ooh, baby. Do you guys remember that song? Ooh, baby. It's making me crazy. Making me crazy. Do you remember? Every time
no.
I look around. Every time I
yeah.
look around. It's in my face. Dad would just blast that if we were going on like a road trip or something, and he was like, how bizarre, how bizarre.
It's not
Silly
panning
man.
anymore, so it's fine.
I am very scared of what's going to happen here. Oh,
No, it's doing it.
no.
Jake suggested turning off flick panning, but I don't know if that would help because it was also doing it just in the menu. Outside of Photoshop proper.
I think this isn't
like near browsing
a technical
files.
issue of some sort, because it's Photoshop. We were working just fine before. There was no issue, and then suddenly it decided. I decided, and then it just did a bunch of stuff because it caught up to what I was doing. You are
It was the Bigfoot.
Ooh, my boy. Oh, you want
Do
to
you
see
wanna-
the Bigfoot?
No, I'm just saying it was the Bigfoot.
I want you to have your foot if you want.
Do you want to jump into Fresco on desktop, maybe?
If this isn't working, then absolutely. We can do some animating. You remember the animations we work on? Oh, yep, there it goes. All
Let's
right,
just
well,
say it's not working.
let's open Fresco. It's traveling, man. It's got places to go.
Yeah. Extend the canvas more. What's further down the path, huh?
see.
Hey, the parade piece.
Yay, the parade. It was so close to being done, but I did make some changes, so I'm glad that I went back to it.
Pop it open and let us see what the changes are.
Whoa. You're demanding so much. I'm trying to see if we... Is it going to show me my older pieces? Should we just do a new one?
Yeah, we could just do the character in fresco.
That's true. Alright, if you really want to see the spooky parade, I'll open it for you. It will take 5 million years to open, because it's a hefty file.
Is it? How many layers is it?
50 million!
Is there like an info panel in fresco where you could see like how many layers and what's the size and blah blah blah, all that fun? No! Now it's zooming backwards. What the heckity?
Okay, maybe it won't let me zoom in.
Try unplugging your keyboard. Maybe that.
Alright, I have to like go outside the screen because my keyboard is plugged in like way over there. So this is what's happening, people. It just goes back down to 10%.
There's gotta be a button that's stuck or something.
This is just a slow reveal of the painting, okay?
Oh,
just like,
that's kind of fun.
Oh.
Aww. Ooh. Wait, call out some of the changes that you made most recently.
Okay, so over the whole thing, there's a noise layer.
Nice.
There's a color, soft color layer. And then up here, if you see the witch,
yeah,
her face is completely different. She went through so many different changes. That's like half of the layers are just her face being painted over and over and over again. I would flip through the layers and show you guys all of the different faces, but for some reason,
no,
it's a little iffy.
No, I like it. She's spicky.
Spicky.
It's like Sookie from.
Yes, spicky.
Spooky.
And I really like how the. Come on.
She has a necklace now.
The color or like the soft color layer over it created these color shifts, so it goes like down to a cooler purple and then like more of a pink towards the top of the limbs, basically. Mm-hmm. So those little touches I really like adding in the last minute.
Her knees are gonna catch on goopy fire.
Yeah, on goopy fire. Can't wait. Let's see.
I guess that's lava.
I made like the candy, what it is. Sorry,
Good job.
You can't see it. There, look at that candy. Wow.
Aww. Nerds.
I filled in some of the bones that were iffy before. You can see it's still like loosey-goosey because that's the style I wanted to go for. I lowered the belly of the cat a little bit. And yeah, I mean, just little touches here and there. It was really minor stuff. Bye.
See ya.
See you next fall. Okay, so unplugging and replugging in my keyboard. That's what we're going to try. Yes?
Yeah.
Kendall, we switched mice and it still hasn't stopped. I turned off the previous mouse that we were using and everything. I'll be right back.
This is exciting. It's so bizarre that it's Photoshop and Fresco that are both doing it. If this keyboard fix doesn't do the trick. Ooh. Hi. Clever, Jake.
I'm back. I made it. Did you talk to them?
A little bit. Jake made a pun about how you said hi.
Hi. Hi. Did it autofocus on my eye?
It did.
Ah! Hello?
Okay, so, well, that didn't work.
No.
Bonkers. This makes me feel like if you do something on this monitor, not your browser, on your secondary monitor that you have your browser open on, if you pull a browser window down to the Cintiq, does it do weird scrolly zoomy stuff?
Wait. Oh, I just accidentally clicked on something. Okay. I was like, it is, it's doing the thing, but
It looks like it did. The scroll wheel did
no,
so.
it was just loading.
So it's just Adobe products.
I don't know what's going on, you guys. I think it might be Adobe products at the mo. Let me see if there are updates that I can download. Oh, Photoshop does have an update available. But Fresco doesn't. Let's update Photoshop and just chit-chat for a little bit. And then we can see if it fixes it. We'll see if my computer can handle all that at once, because updating also takes some power, and my computer is very hot back there, I will tell you. So closing Fresco, updating Photoshop. So, anybody got any questions, comments, anything that you want to know? Anthony and I will divulge all. My hair is very frizzy. Ooh, I can crochet. Let me show you how I crochet.
People are trying to offer suggestions. Yeah. If it's touchscreen on the Cintiq, or if there's a button stuck on your stylus.
Stylus looks all clear. The buttons are not being touched. Let me turn the touch on and off on my Cintiq. I know that it wasn't on, but I'll just do that just in case. So touch is off. There we go.
And Photoshop's currently updating?
Photoshop is currently updating. We're at 49%. You excited?
Nice.
Let's see if it fixes it.
What do you say when you are crocheting? Do you do like the knit one, purl two, or...
What do you say when you crochet? No, I am not Granny. I don't knit one, purl two, knit one, purl two. Yes, that's right. I usually watch something while I'm doing it, and this is like my hands are busy while background entertainment is happening. But if you want me to say something, I could come up with a catchphrase. Loopy doopy, loopy doopy, loopy doopy.
What's the technical terms for what you're doing?
I only know of like 2 maybe technical terms, which is I'm doing a half double crochet with back loops only.
A half double? Doesn't that just mean it's
dumb?
Single?
I don't know why it's called that. But also when they describe how to do things, it's that you like go through the loop, and then when you hook the yarn, when you hook the yarn, it's called yarn over. So you yarn over one, and then sometimes you yarn over two.
Yarn over.
Exactly. So the whole stitch is you go through the loop that exists, and then you yarn over, and then you go through the back loop of the top knit thing, stitch, whatever you call it. Then you yarn over again, pull through, and then you yarn over again, and then pull through all of them. Yeah. That's it. That's what I do. Oh, and then once I get to the end of line, which there are 10 stitches in this, I believe, then what you do, so this is the last one where I pull through all of them, boom. You do one more chain, ooh, one extra guy, and then you turn the whole thing around and start over.
Flip.
Flip it over, flip it on its head.
Didn't see that coming, did ya?
Did ya? Photoshop is updated. This update contains general stability updates. I wonder if
that's a promising word.
Stay promising. Stability. Yum, yum, yum.
Do you have to get into a certain spot on your crochet before you could set it down?
Nope. If you can recognize by looking where you're at, then you're fine. And even if you can't, then you could just stop when you're done with like one crochet or whatever you call it. Yeah. And then I like to stab the yarn with my crochet needle. You're making me question if I know
my
the name
hook.
of things. I'm very nervous. My hook 'em and cook 'em. Okay. Photoshop is opening and it's scrolling.
Oh, and it's scrolling. Dang. Rin asks, how long have you been crocheting? It's been a hobby I've wanted to try for years, but just haven't gotten around to yet.
I crocheted when I was very young with my mother. She taught me like how to do a basic crochet, and I don't think I made anything really with it, but I did that with her just like for fun, and then I would just Frog it? Oh my gosh, you guys. The term for
Frog it?
pulling the yarn out and like undoing your work is called frogging it.
Oh.
It's great. So yeah, that is my past experience. And then like, I don't know, 3 or 4 years ago, I found a ball of yarn and all of my old crochet hooks that my mom had given me for one of my birthday presents. And so I picked it up again and I made like a little figurine out of it. It looks kind of like a raccoon, but without eyes and a nose, which I should just add to it. And it was just kind of a haphazard, you know, do it as you go kind of thing. And I'm going to try opening it and see if anything happens. It's probably going to just be the same stuff. But yeah, then I decided after seeing a YouTube video that was recommended to me that I was going to make a sweater. It's such a simple video that made me feel like I could do it because the sweater isn't shaped to like a body in any specific way. It's literally a bunch of squares that you connect and then it's a sweater. And that kind of thing is very approachable. I really need to, yeah, I have nothing better to do. Let's link it in the Discord right now. Because it's such a quick and succinct video, and I really appreciate the way that they did it. Did I send it to you on Discord, Anthony, at one point?
I don't remember.
Rin linked How Bizarre the music. That's amazing. Thank you, Rin. Oh man, but yeah, it's not been long at all that I've been crocheting, and I would highly recommend it as a nice tactile hobby because it's not super expensive to get into, especially if you're just creating something small. You could get one little skein of yarn and try it out and just have fun. Maybe make a hat if that's something that appeals to you.
Oh yeah, or just a square. Make a square.
It's fun to have your hands busy, and it's very comfortable when it's literally like soft.
Next time I'm over, you're gonna have to teach me how to frog it.
Frog it, baby! I have so many crochet needles, Anthony. We could both crochet at the
You
same
do?
time.
Why?
Mom gave me 5 million, and some of
Really?
4 of them are the same size. So.
Oh, you're thinking about crocheting? Here's everything you'd ever need.
That's literally Mom. She's like, I was just talking about this on the Patreon video, but I was like, all the hobbies I've ever wanted to do, she would just outfit me with everything to do them. So I had like a little mini ceramics churn wheel, and I had like a mini kids version rock tumbler, and like just so many different hobbies that she gave me everything for. Kids easel, obviously, like all that stuff. I had a smock. There's a very cute picture of me painting out in the backyard. I don't have it. It's like a physical picture.
She passes the mom test.
All she wanted was creative kids, and she got plenty of them. So, good job,
Alessandra's
Momsy.
joining in saying, "Sorry, I'm late. My mom reminded me of your stream, Anna."
No way! Oh my gosh, I love it. Thanks, Mom.
Jake says, "I'm glad your mom reminded you. That's sweet." And then says about your mom, I think, "Wow, what a good mom."
Yes. Oh, she's the best mom, honestly. Cardigan. I'm just gonna try to search it on YouTube and see if I can find it. There it is. Boom. Top of the list. I'm gonna link it in.
Hi, and this.
Oh, it's playing. Okay. Sorry. Sorry to the creator, Elviona. I think.
Now you're sorry. 2 different kinds of ways.
Sorry.
Alessandra thought it was Friday. We were talking earlier in the stream about how confusing time was, so that makes sense.
Exactly. There is no time. There is only living, and it's painful.
Mother's Day is coming up. Kendall needs to get their mom a gift.
Yeah, what do you think? Any ideas for gifts, people? I think, well, for my mom, I feel like I almost want to get her like a gift certificate to something because I feel like she does want to restock on a lot of those things, like, oh, all the hobbies that she does and things like that. Like, I want her to be able to just go and buy whatever. But then it's also dangerous because she will spend all the money on all the supplies. So if I'm like, here's a gift card to Michael's, go get whatever supplies you need for whatever hobby you're most interested in right now, she'd just go there and be like, I will buy the entire store, and then I'll give it back to you. Which is so sweet, but my goodness.
May 8th is Mother's Day
May 8th.
in the US. It's just like a week and a half away, isn't it?
It is.
Photoshop's still being weird.
Well, if I don't... Okay, so here, we can go to Photoshop. Hey, we've got it. Woohoo.
If it's not full screen.
I think. So the thing is, if I press F, it starts scooting to the side. It's like, I'm out. So if we paint like this, perhaps it won't give us issues. But I would just bet it's going to give us issues one way or another. One way or another. But it's okay. Whatever we want from life is not what we're going to get. So we have to just be okay with it. Does that sound good? Whoa.
Well, I mean, it sounds like what it is, but I don't know if it sounds good.
Well, that's just you're too bad. Okay, so overall this piece is kind of like mid-tone, but I'm wondering if we should try darkening. I guess we could just overall darken, see what that's like. Just to see if the mushrooms pop even more. Alright, going in with levels. Whoa. 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 So moody. So moody and dark.
A dark forest with a dark purpose.
Exactly. Oh my goodness. What do you think? I kind of like it. It feels more, I don't know, intentional, where it's like dark. I'm gonna juke this out to all sides so we got no more white.
Ooh, scary.
Oh, does that make you feel nervous? I'm sorry. I can change the color of it.
The blood moon rises once again.
Link, the blood moon rises again. Watch out. Alright, is that more calm?
Blue? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm digging it, honestly. Not too bad. Not too shabby. Okay. And then...
Everyone was scared of the red.
Everyone?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Alessandra says, I had the same reaction as Anthony, and Kendall says that red is a bit scary. Oh, there it is.
You need to watch Severance. The numbers are scary. Okay, so...
It's about math?
No. You will only get it if you watch the show. It would be way too obscure otherwise. But...
Oh my gosh. Speaking of...
Speak of the devil, and he shall appear. Okay.
Jake says red sky in the morning, shepherd's warning.
Red sky at night, shepherd's delight. Haha. I looked it up because there's a line in Marina's song Fruit. Pinker than shepherd's delight. And I was like, what is shepherd's delight? And it's when the moon is red. There you go.
What?
It's supposed to be the sign of something, but I don't know. It's
I thought shepherd's delight was a kind of pie.
Shepherd's... Oh, no. Stop it. Stop it. Get back here. It is... Shepherd's pie is a pie. Shepherd's delight is different.
Oh.
Turkish delight is different. Yeah, all these things are different. Who would have thunk it?
Different things are different?
Also, things just scroll in Photoshop.
That's a feature.
Why? It's a feature, not a bug. Okay.
A red sun rises. Blood was spilt here this night.
Yeah, that's Lord of the Rings, baby.
That's a shepherd thing?
That's a shepherd thing. What is it gonna be? I'm trying to think of a cool thing to put in the forest. This shouldn't be as hard as it is. A cool thing that appears in the forest amongst the glowing shrooms. Now
just do the moon.
To the moon! Okay, this is... maybe hovering?
It's just a very zoomed in version of the terrarium concept.
Exactly.
Or zoomed out, I guess. Bigger version.
It big. Oh no. Okay, that was just me pressing tab. It's okay. Everybody's okay. We're fine. We're fine. It's okay. This is
Jake
a very
says there's a
anemic
really
moon. Oh, sorry, go on.
make it a little bit more full.
No.
Okay. Jake says there's a really stupid but funny YouTube video featuring that shepherd's warning quote.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Funny but stupid.
Might you post it to the video section on Discord? And Alessandra says, LOL, oh boy, I don't think I will ever catch up with English. Each day, learn more words. Yeah.
There's a lot of words. Too many.
Same.
I learned because I made myself question if I knew what the meaning of neck of the woods. You've heard the term, like, in your neck of the woods, in his neck of the woods, in that neck of the woods.
Yeah.
I was so certain of it before I thought, what is that? Like, where did that come from? And apparently it's a very American term, and it was based on where the forest thins a bit, and that was where people put their first, like, settlements, I guess. And so it was like in your neck of the woods meant in your neighborhood, essentially, where you are from.
Yeah. I guess I didn't really know the etymology behind it or
Who
whatever.
would? It's colloquial. We only learn by looking up.
Neck of the woods. But wait, I'm still confused. Why is it the neck of the woods?
It doesn't
Does it have something
like,
to do with
Yes,
shaving?
this is the head, this is the neck, this is the tail. It's just
Doesn't it? Why would they say it then?
It was just their term for where the forest thinned. That's all I know.
It makes me think of shaving for some reason. Like on your neck, how you would shave and then it would grow back, and maybe it was thinner there because you shaved, and the neck of the woods being thinned out in that area.
All right, this is our headcanon for where neck of the woods comes from. It's all about shaving people.
Let's travel back in time and go to wherever this was, to someone's neck of the woods, and be like, hey, why are you saying that?
No, what you're doing is you're trying to inception them and be like, no, this is about shaving. This is about shaving.
So I am right.
I think that's what you want. I think you want to be right.
No, I'm saying, in your concept, if I go back and inceptionize them, then I'm making it so I am right.
I think you already did.
I don't think I did, because you're disagreeing with me. And in
Either
my neck
way,
of the woods...
if you did that, or if you didn't, and it came from totally different origins, I would still think the same thing, which is... It makes no sense.
Superpowers?
Yeah, you do. It's true.
Well, what other things don't make sense?
By the skin of your teeth?
Okay, so that one's actually like tartar buildup on your teeth.
Ew.
That's like when you don't brush for a while and you feel that tartar buildup, that's the skin of your teeth.
Ugh. But then the term is like, he just got it just in time by the skin of his teeth.
Because it's a very thin layer, so it's like a very thin margin.
Of all the ways to say that.
Dentists, they gotta create idioms too, you know.
Dentists, who would have thought?
Dentists, the origin of idioms.
Exactly. Ugh.
Jake Green says Moon Knight.
Moon Knight, exactly. It's the Moon Knight. I haven't caught up on Moon Knight since last night when the new episode aired. Are you watching it at all, Anthony?
I am, yeah. I watched last night's. It reminded me of Corinne. Which isn't really a spoiler, I suppose, for you, because you're already far enough along, but it's just that trope that she has said in the past that she likes this type of setting for a show.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I will look. I will see.
Well, you already know, because that's how it ended in the episode previous to this one. Yeah.
Does that look like a moon?
It does.
Does that look like a moon?
Which reminds me that Sailor Moon, or the Pretty Guardian Sailor Moon Cosmos trailer just came out earlier today.
Oh, making my way downtown.
Which is the final season of the original manga from the late 90s that they made into an animated form back when it was first airing, but with Sailor Moon Crystal style. This is the final part of it, which is exciting. I feel like Sailor Moon Crystal anime came out in like 2014-ish. So it's been almost 10 years for them to go through the whole thing again. There was a big gap between season 3 and season 4, quote unquote, which was the Sailor Moon Eternal movies that came out in January of 2021.
Wow. Yeah, this has been a long saga.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what the original creators feel about all this. Are they involved, you know?
I'm not sure, no. I haven't looked into it.
Fascinating.
It is fascinating. It seemed really bizarre to me that they rebooted it and then just sat on it for like 3 years between seasons.
Never mind.
What?
I mean, we were
And then they
into
rebooted
back then.
it, and the transformation sequences were very divisive because they used like CG for specifically those transformation scenes.
Yeah.
Instead of like animating it like the rest of the show.
Yeah.
But they tried to like pseudo make it look like 2D, but it didn't look like it because it just has a tell.
Yeah.
Especially if the rest of the show doesn't look the same way. And a lot of people were like not into it. So season 3 they changed it and it was like fully animated traditional. And
Yeah.
in my opinion, it looked a lot better.
Well, I think I remember your point being that they show that sequence more than any other sequence. So it's like,
Yeah.
if it's going to be repeated, make it your most bombastic sequence. Make it awesome.
Which it's bizarre to me. I don't know. It's weird. Jake posted the video on the videos channel. Thanks, Jake.
Thank you, Jake. Thank you as always, Jakey boy. Oh, look at that! Glowy, glowy moon. Glowy, glowy moon. Paint your palette blue and gray.
Jake says, I love this. And Kendall says, this piece reminds me of that one where Anna was drawing cute little statues.
Oh, is it the moss one? Cute little statues? Is that the one? There were owl statues in that one.
How did you make the moon glow?
Oh, I took the moon layer and then I duplicated it, blurred it, and then made it a hard light blend mode. Boop. And now I'm painting into the hard light blend mode that the same color as the moon, which is like this light beige cream whatever. And then we can add some like little touches where it's like, oh yeah, the grass is catching some light from this moon. That's one of the fun things about making stuff glow or just having a really direct light source is giving all of the other things around it the effect of being like in the area of the light source. You know what I mean?
Kendall suggests a blue moon to add to the idiom theme.
Blue moon.
And also to match the mushrooms.
You got me standing alone without a dream in my heart. Don't do that. Don't. I swear to God, I'm alting
You did it.
and it does that. I'm pressing.
I'm alting. I'm alting.
But that's so annoying because I'm literally trying to select what's beneath my pen and it's shrinking away from me.
Just zoom in
Okay,
really, really big.
I'm gonna go to the color picker, and that's gonna do the trick. Just do the trick. Do the trick. Okay.
Jake says you're a very good singer.
Oh, stop! Just stop. What do you think? Blue moon? Is this too much of the white on top of it?
It's too much of the white on top of it.
He says.
Whoa.
Calm down there.
Everyone agrees that you are a good singer.
Not that there's too much white on top of it. I see how it is.
They don't care about the drawing. They're all about you singing.
It's about the singing. It's all about the singing. It always has been.
There would be loads more if copyright wasn't a thing.
Oh my gosh, you have no idea how much.
That's cute. I like the blue and the yellow mixed in with the mushrooms. I don't know. It's good.
I don't know. It's good. It's just really good.
It's just really good.
It's just really good.
Oh, Alessandra agrees now. Yes, there's too much white.
Okay. I find these things to be true. It's true.
If you're looking for more glowy things, Kendall suggests maybe a couple fireflies.
I'm making friends with the fireflies. I think fireflies are a great one, but I also think that we need some kind of... Sorry, I'm trying something out. I think we need some kind of character, possibly. Again?
Sitting on the moon? DreamWorks style?
It's just DreamWorks. It's all DreamWorks. Or an animal coming out of the forest and being like, what the heck? Not positive on it though. Not yet. What I'm gonna do is blur this. This is on a clipping mask above the hard light layer that is affecting the moon. So we got layers on layers on layers. What do you think? Blue? No blue.
Blue.
Blue?
Blue.
Blue?
Blue.
Blue?
Blue.
Blue?
Blue.
Blue.
Blah 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 blah.
I need to get a good soft brush going because I keep blurring everything, but it would be unnecessary if I just had a soft brush. So I should go into the... This is just... Oh no, stop. I said stop scrolling, please. I'm begging you.
Maybe you could just search for it.
No, I'm begging you, please. I just want the regular old brush. Oh my goodness. The second I touch it, or go over
Anything
it.
with a scroll, yeah.
Oh,
Bonkers.
gosh. Okay, so search basic? I don't know. Acrylics, basic. Eraser, basic. What's the name of the most basic brush?
Soft round.
Soft round?
If that's what you're going for.
Soft round.
You want to get rid of the scroll, don't you? Oh, yeah. You got it.
I got it! Good job, everybody. We worked together. Made the dream work. DreamWorks. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna sneeze again. It's gonna happen.
What? Scrunched face. You just press on the bridge of your nose if you don't want it to happen.
It's gone. It left.
Oh.
Okay, wait. Hold on. Hold your horsies. Okay. Nope. I said no. This is like a whole new challenge of like, use Photoshop, but no. Wow! Sorry, that was really powerful.
Dot dot, moon dots.
Moon dots. Where is this? Brush? Settings. There we go. That's what I want. Yeah, I want transfer on. Transfer allows you to control the opacity with the pressure of the brush. I just want to just try throwing some yellow on here and see what it looks like.
We have Miriam joining the chat. Hello.
Hello. That was a totally normal way of saying hi, obviously. Everybody knows that. Oh.
Which, yours or mine?
All of them. All of the above.
All
Miriam,
of the
we're
above.
having issues with Photoshop today. It's a fun challenge. So if you see stuff that doesn't look like it should be happening, or like I'm fighting something, it's just that. It's fine. It's fine. We're all fine. It's fine.
We would try restarting the computer, but then that would just make the whole stream... Ugh.
Crash. It wouldn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
I'm gonna add another mushroom there. Okay. We were talking about adding a creature or character of some kind. Also, we added a foot earlier. Honestly, we should just put it above everything. There's a foot.
Stomp the moon.
That's my new band name. Called it Stomp the Moon. I love it. There's Walk the Moon, but now there's Stomp the Moon. Oh no. Now how do I get back to my favorites? Oh no. Bristle Bomb. I know the name of that.
If you type in favorites, do you have a folder?
Yeah, I do. Bristol. Boom. Got it. I fought the war and the war won. Wait, I won. I won! Get some water as a relief. Wait, relief?
We have about
Reward.
20 minutes left of
Feels
this
like 10 years.
torture.
It's always fun to be here, isn't it? Oh, man. We have fun. Okay. Ooh.
Are you still thinking of animals? Loads of people are suggesting them in the chat, but I don't know
A
if you
unicorn.
want those. Yeah.
Stomp the moon. That's my favorite animal. Stomp the moon. This is fine, says Rin. Save that work. It's true. Control save. Did it. For you, Kendall. Just for you.
Control save.
Control S. Sorry. Sorry.
Control sorry.
Control sorry. I am so gazoon tight. Oh, Rin said gazoon tight-ish. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Kendall says Bobcat. Bobcat, unicorn. Alessandra says, where your moon reminds me of the DreamWorks Anna. It so does. It's a very DreamWorksy moon. We could also do a full moon if we wanted to switch things up. I don't know. Alessandra says, OMG, Anna, you remember back in the day of the stream crashes? Haha, because of OBS. Why don't you... You can't speak of it. Shh. Okay?
That's all we need right now is OBS to...
It's too close, okay? This is... Ooh, man. This is a scary time. OBS, you're doing so good. You're doing so good, sweetie. I remember you were dedicated. Thanks. Jake says cow jumping over the moon. In addition, a spoon running off down the path. Oh my gosh, that's actually really cute. And the dish ran away with the spoon. What if it's a tiny cow? What if it's just like... Should it overlap at all? And the cow jumped over the moon. Ah, James's phone is going off. Beep. This is a cow, by the way. It's a pretty cute cow, if I say so myself. Did you say or did you say moo?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I would.
Why is the cow blue?
Utterly
is it dead?
Because I like to draw stuff and not care about what colors I'm using because it's been such a poopy time doing that lately. So there you go. It's a yellow cow.
Oh, that's better and more
Exciting.
realistic.
Are you exciting? Are you excited?
Now that
Tell
cow
me.
ate a lot of beta carotene.
Beta carotene. It is a blue cow. I was trying to make like, I don't know.
Udders.
What color would this cow be?
That's good.
That's a good cow. Oh no! Don't press Alt, Anna. Oh no!
Don't. It's the Alt button that just messes everything up.
It's everything that messes everything up. Anything I want to use, it's just like no. If I put it full screen with F, it starts zooming off to the side. If I do Alt, it starts zooming away from me. If I hold over anything that can possibly scroll, it just goes. It's so weird.
Wow.
I'm in a prison of my own make. It's unfortunate, but
Hey, you really are.
That's what I said. It's because I am. Look at this moon dropping cow. Oh no. Alt. Come on. Quick. Oh no. Alt. Quick. Okay. I can do it real quick like. I'm a ninja. I'm a ninja with that Alt key. And I just zoom back in. I'm gonna do it again. Alt. Okay. I did it so quick I couldn't. Oh wait. Oh my gosh. I got it. I'm fine. Anthony, are you enjoying yourself? Is this the best thing?
No.
James is walking up as if he has some kind of advice to give. It's not the mice. We switched from that mouse to that mouse. James is here just being like, what's wrong? I haven't unplugged the mouse. I started on this mouse and it was plugged in, but it's only when I hover over things. It's not a constant scroll. Feel free. Go for it. We're going to be mouseless for a second. Everybody ready? Oh, James is in front of the camera. It's got to focus on his face. I'm going to look really close.
Hi.
Give them a close-up of your beard. Oh, Jake says hi, James. Kendall says hi, James. Rin says cameo. Yeah, you don't know where it... Oh, he's doing a peace sign over the thing. Alessandra says hi,
could have
James.
been anything.
Rin says hi, James. Oh, man. Oh,
Well, we only have 15 minutes
knock it
left,
off
so...
over. And be careful around the computer. It's hot. Alright, it's unplugged. Are you just letting it sit? I also unplugged the keyboard and plugged it back in. It's fine. This is just life now. This is the way I live. And then the dish ran away with the spoon. Okay, let's do that. How do you imagine the dish, Anthony? What do you think of for, like, the dish ran away?
Oh, like a plate, and it's got kind of a beveled edge and some rings around the beveled part, so it dips down more than usual.
Rings around the bevel, so it dips down more than usual?
Yeah.
What if the dish is holding the spoon and running away with it?
Just hitched.
Would it be over here, composition-wise? Did you just unplug my mouse and then walk away? Oh, we're going back to mouse number 1. Let's see if it works. Alright, hovering over brushes, still doing the scroll.
It's just going to be a computer restart thingy, I hope.
We'll see. Jake says James is helping, all caps. Kendall says mouse 1, mouse 2. You know, it's good that we have multiple mice to, like, test it out. We'll figure it out after the stream, don't worry. You're all good. Rin says the fork in the dish had melon for dinner since they can't elope. Oh, that's really sad, actually. They can't elope. They had to run away. Oh. Jake says, I've always pictured a plate, but that's probably influenced by illustrations I've seen. Absolutely. Rin says, welp. Rin says, broke my joke. No, your joke is perfectly fine. Perfectly, exactly the way it should be. Should we do... Oh my gosh. I'm so upset. Ah! If you guys have ever had any kind of thing where you can't just, like, work, where there's some kind of interruption with your workflow, that's what this is right now. Just infinitely frustrating. And yet also it's okay. I'm not dying here. But did you die?
Well, you only have 10 minutes left of it, so we could struggle through, right?
Absolutely. We have to get the dish going, so.
Jake says that's when I go play video games.
Playing
Agreed.
video games.
Or just the ability to restart your computer, and hopefully that helps. But again, not a good solution during the middle of a stream.
My whole computer just kind of shuddered a little bit. Is that okay? Is that fine, everybody?
Shuddered? Like you felt it?
No, it was more like there was like a flicker across the screens.
Ugh.
Of some sort. But that's okay. Again, we'll figure it out. Oh no. Trying to go for a different brush. Alright, never mind. We're gonna stick with the same brush. Thanks for sticking with me through this stream, everybody. Including you, Anthony. Thank you for being
I've contemplated. Oh, something came up.
In the middle of the stream. Just like, actually, Saturn's calling. I gotta go.
Jake asks, is your Cintiq plugged in all the way? Maybe the inputs are being dumb.
I haven't done anything to make it different. After this, I'll probably restart my computer and then check all of the inputs, as in, like, unplug, replug. And, yeah. Is anybody else having Photoshop issues? I'd be curious to know. I'm gonna do hand holding. I'm gonna make it like a big spoon, where it's like a... Not just like a dinky little something. No, it's like a big spoon.
Anthony Jackson's gonna head out. Bye, Anthony Jackson.
Anthony Jackson. Have a great night. Thank you so much for sticking with us through technical difficulties. I hope that you have a technical difficulty-free week life. everything.
Anthony Jackson's gonna go watch Young Justice.
Ah, I'm watching that too. Are you at Invasion yet? Or is it just Young Justice the first season?
Jake says Saturn is calling is such a sci-fi thing to say. Longingly looks into the night sky. Alessandra says, yes to Photoshop problems, but just freezing. And then Kendall says it was more of a loading issue for them. Big lag between drawing and waiting for my brush to catch up. And Rin says Anna just takes things apart and finds a minuscule paint fleck throwing off her groove.
Oh, if it was something that small, I'd be upset. Is it weird to have legs like that? I feel like it's weird.
Very salacious spoon. Anitra in the chat saying, I've been trying to work in Photoshop. Yeah, it's got legs.
It's got legs. Oh,
You be the big
so
spoon. I've been trying to work in Photoshop during the stream, but it's crashed twice. However, it isn't scrolling, it's just closing my project. The window stays open.
Weird. That's unfortunate. I'm sorry. Maybe just,
Kendall says this latest update seems to have had a lot of problems.
Great.
Well, Anna was having this problem before updating to the latest version, so the previous version
I had problems
also.
before it was cool to have problems. Yeah, Adobe push new books for everyone. Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah, something's off for surezies. But at least we have a cow over the moon, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is it weird that they're on the same visual level, like the cow and the dish and the spoon?
Now that you mention it.
I might... What if this... Oh, interesting. Sorry, I'm thinking now like a children's book illustrator. Imagine that. Okay, so imagine that this is a spread, and we might have text that goes like... the cow jumped over the moon.
Sound it out.
I always do. I am that basic of typer. If it's important, I will sound it out. The little dog laughed to see such a sport, and the dish ran away with the spoon. I think
you gotta add a little dog.
Flip.
Is it the only character that's not there?
I guess so. And then, guys, imagine that this is not just one image, it's a spread in a book. So
sure. I'd say move the cow and the moon further to the right then.
Oh, for sure. I'm just, as a concept, trying to figure
the cat and the fiddle as well. Dang.
The cat and the fiddle. Wait, say the whole thing to me again.
Oh,
hey, diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle, the cow jumped over the moon, the little dog laughed to see such a sport, and the dish ran away with the spoon.
Oh. So just the cat, the fiddle, and the dog. And some guy named Diddle Diddle.
Hey, diddle diddle. We could
First name Diddle, last name Diddle.
We
diddle,
could have
diddle.
In this left-hand corner. Let's draw it, Anna.
The cat silhouette playing the fiddle, and then Duck Hunt Dog coming out of a bush, laughing.
There's a fiddle. I don't know how fiddles are.
I don't know how fiddles are. That's a gun. He's gonna shoot that cow.
Oh no! No, it's not. It's a musical instrument. It's beautiful.
It's a crossbow.
It's like yeah.
It's a cowbow.
Diddle diddle, a cat and the fiddle, and then the dog is laughing over here. There you go. So, but I might flip it. Do you know what I mean?
The cat and the dog?
No, the whole composition.
Oh, so it looks like the spoon and the dish are running off to the right to the next page.
Let me one sec.
Let me one sec this.
Let me one sec this. Doop, dop, deep, doop. So, instead of all of this nonsense, sorry, one sec, the music was stopped. Then we would have, actually, no. I regret everything. Oh, wait. No, I regret it again. Sorry. I want...
2 regrets.
2
A double half
regrets.
knot.
Just a bunch of 2 regrets. Alright, give me 1 sec. Now they're on a separate layer. I have no text. I am going to select or go to the top of all my on layers. I go Shift, Control, Alt, E, and that creates a new flattened layer of everything underneath it. And then I go Edit, Transform, and I'm gonna flip it horizontal. And so now our image is horizontal, but I was thinking that we would
2 cows.
have the cat over here, the dog over here, and then we would have text the other way, like, hey diddle diddle, in the fiddle. That would probably be like, hey diddle diddle, have it, and then the cow jumped over the moon, and then and then it would be over here that the little dog laughed to see such a sport. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dish ran away with the spoon. There you go. Boom. So now we have a full spread. Imagine that this text is actually like well done and that the image is created and all that.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. But I think I think I agree with you, Anthony, that I would flip the cow and the moon and move them over so that this would be compositionally better. But I feel like that creates a little bit more flow with what we're talking about, because now we have like bottom characters as well as top characters. So there's the moon and the dish and the spoon, and then we've got the cat and the dog down below, and then the text obviously is going to be king when making a spread. Wow, this changed a lot from what I thought it was going to be. Hot dang. It used to be all just mushrooms.
It used to be a giant foot.
We've still got footy. We can still make it about a foot. I need it to be about a foot long. Oh no, it doesn't work with the new composition.
It's got a really big toenail.
I stomp on your idea. Does that feel good to everybody? Jake says, again, I'm sorry. Amazing. Oh my gosh. Big shout out to the mods who are doing a link wall right now. Thank you. Kendall says, actually, no.
Well, that was a quote, so you said actually no.
Maybe you. Who knows?
No, it was you.
me.
When you flipped it horizontal, and then you were like, actually no. And then you merged everything differently so that the text wasn't there, and the dog and the cat were on a separate layer.
It's the whole thing.
Actually, no. It wasn't me.
Also, Jake, you don't get to say you're sorry when you completely... I know you're probably saying sorry about the foot, which you probably should be.
No, Jake also suggested the cow and the moon.
That's what I was
going to
say, is like it negates all sorries that you feel for the foot, because I think this is probably the best way it could have gone, is just making it into an old-timey kind of rhyme and school book?
School book, yes. I remember this one.
I really enjoy this one. I would love to keep working on it. So we'll probably be back for other streams. Jake says, OMG, I just saw an old-timey illustration of this, and the dish had fully human limbs, and the dish is running away with a spoon like they stole it. Human limbs are scary. I'm afraid of human limbs. Is that okay?
Well, if they're just on their own, yeah, I suppose. Threatening.
Yeah, so I will get Photoshop fixed. Or whatever technical difficulty I am having. I don't want to necessarily throw shade at Photoshop or Fresco, because it seems like it's between both of them having that kind of issue, but I'm also not having issues with, like, browser windows and things, so I'm very curious to find out what it is.
Yeah, hopefully a reset will just get everything back to normal.
But it won't give me someone to blame. It won't be like, oh, Photoshop, why you do that?
Technology.
Technology.
Wait. It's 5 o'clock. Shut it down.
Anthony's like looking at the seconds on the hands of the clock like, God, can I leave? Well, Kendall says the best quotes during the stream, so like I'm very glad about that. Human limbs are scary, and yet Bigfoot still exists. I'm still curious, though, Anthony, what you were thinking would show that we're in the depression of a foot, like that we are in a foot stamp.
Oh, sorry, not that we're in it, but we're kind of above it a little bit, and we're seeing it's a very large foot, so we might not see the heel of the foot, but we see the impression of the toes closer towards the base of the trees.
Yeah, all of that. I would love to see you paint it.
I'm not going to paint it.
I
I
would love
need
to
you to
see you
understand
paint
exactly
it.
what I'm saying and paint it for me. You're the artiste. I'm the person that says, this is my idea. Here's $1,000 to make it happen.
By the way, Jake put this old-timey picture.
Oh
okay,
my
this is actually
gosh.
much better than I thought it was going to be.
It's much scarier than I thought it was going to be.
I
You
kind
got
of
everybody
like
there?
it.
Cat in the fiddle, dog, cow. Where's the moon? Oh, it's in the water.
Oh, that's good. Aw. Hey, diddle diddle, the cat in the fiddle, the cow jumped over the moon. The little dog laughed. Okay, this is good to get the exact wording right because I'll need that. The little dog laughed. I like how they put it around the tail.
Here's the tail
See
composition.
such sport, and the dish ran away with a spoon. So yeah, they think like the dish and the spoon
It's like
aren't
Chip
entities.
transforms back into himself, but halfway from the Beauty and the Beast.
The spoon is
The
mine.
Beauty and the Beast.
I'll use it to gouge your eyes out. Get away from me.
I don't like that.
Sorry, that was a little much. Is this called Hey Diddle Diddle? Is that what the whole thing is called?
Yes.
Rin's just like, the dish is missing an arm. I think the dish arm is on the other side going...
I don't think the dish is missing an arm. I think it has an extra arm and 2 extra legs that it doesn't need.
It's missing 5 different arms.
Mishing,
as
dishing.
the old texts say. I also like that it's got like Peter Pan pants and little flats.
Peter Pan pants, yeah.
It's so
Definitely.
good.
Lost boy for sure.
Definitely. Oh man. This is good stuff. Thank you so much
I
for
like the bow on the
reference and
cat.
whole idea.
That's fancy.
Fancy bow. It's interesting because the darkest part of this piece is like the grass and the bow. Like the blacks here are deeper than anything we see on the cat, the fiddle, any of that.
Inexperienced. I feel like the dog could be laughing more.
Do you want like, I don't know, I was thinking of like holding the chest like that kind of laugh. What kind of pose do you think is very laughy?
Well, just open mouth more, I think, right? More expression in the face. It looks literally just like a dog. The dog and the cow seem the most normal in this whole thing. Obviously, I mean, look at the cat and the thing. Dish, spoon, man. Ugh.
They also gave that cat the little like pseudo-human proportions of the profile. It's just like, oh, is that a cat? Or is it a human face? As it turns around towards you.
This composition's really cramped. If it is in a book, then they should have really spread it across 2 pages.
I enjoy it though. I think this is a really nice illustration. It makes me feel comfortable.
It feels old-timey and not as well done as it could have been, or like the thought wasn't really put into it as much as it should have been. There's too many tangents, like the calf or the foot of the cow going into the back of the plate, and then the spoon going into the cow.
Overlapping, yeah.
It's the overlap there is weird, and the dog's eye line just going straight into the cow's butt is stupid. And like you were pointing out about like the darkest parts on the bow and the riverbank grass seems like unintuitive. Like, why? You're not really drawing the eye to a focal point here. But yeah, overall it's like it's got an aesthetic to it. It feels old-timey. I don't like it.
Well, that was Anthony's review of the old Hey Diddle Diddle illustration. Thank you so much for sharing.
Now this one, on the other hand, A+.
Jake says, is the cow's tongue sticking out? Yeah, I think it's got a little blep.
Oh, I thought that was the lower jaw.
Oh,
that could
is,
be more clearly
It
defined.
could be a lower. No, I think it's a tongue. Also,
Oh
this
yeah,
is
I think it is
the
a tongue.
worst. The
Yeah,
worst thing
okay,
you
now
can
we're
do when
talking.
jumping is to stick out your tongue. I will tell you from
Did you bite your tongue?
I bit through my entire tongue as a child.
What?
Yeah,
no, you
I
couldn't
did.
have. Through the entire thing? It would be
Okay,
severed.
no, sorry. I bit entirely through my tongue. It wasn't the entire tongue was cut off. It's that I reached both of my teeth clacking.
No.
Yeah. I was jumping in a pool. I was actually on this is when I was a child. Don't blame me for being dumb. Or do, I don't care. So I was holding onto a ladder, and I was like, my goal was to jump to the other side of the pool that was like catty corner. So I was like near a corner. Here's the corner, and then here's like the ladder, and I was jumping from the ladder to the other side of the pool. And for some reason, this was my goal, and I jump and my tongue's out.
If your tongue hadn't been out, you would have made it. Or
if
did
my
you make
tongue
it?
hadn't been out, I wouldn't have bit it. That's all I cared about. And then I landed with my arms slapped against the side, and honk. And it went through, and it was the worst day. I was just bleeding profusely from the mouth, and all they could
Who helped
do
you? Who
to
was
help
the first
me,
to the scene?
my swim instructor. She was a very nice lady, and then she screamed and brought over my mom and my aunt.
She screamed. Everybody screamed like that.
All of my siblings and my cousins were at these swim lessons, so everybody was immediately like freaking out. It was basically my whole family in the pool.
Do you have a scar on your tongue? How does that work? The tongue is pretty regenerative, isn't it? Out of most of the
seen
things in the
anything on
body.
my tongue that's scar-like. Yeah.
I feel like it heals
but
very well.
I have to tell you, the only thing that they could do to help it heal was give me ice cream as like a cooling thing, and I hated it because it just tasted like
tastes
blood.
like blood.
Everything
Blood ice
tasted
cream.
like blood, but it was the worst to feel like this is my favorite thing in the world, and it tastes like the most disgusting thing right now, and it was overwhelmingly a bad decision. So don't jump with your tongue out. That's what I'm telling you. Don't.
How long was
do
it until it was like back to normal?
I was a child,
A week?
so I really don't know. I'm really. I would give you an estimate, but it would probably be wrong.
Right. Okay, that's fair.
Oh, Jake says that's so awful. I'll tell the kids. I can tell them for you to be like, and that's why you don't jump with your tongue out.
Yeah. You like take off your prosthetic tongue.
Yeah, exactly. I haven't tasted things in years. Oh my gosh. Everybody always has some kind of horrible like injury as a child, right? So that was one of mine.
You have so many. You took mine. Oh, mine was my fingers fractured them.
Kettle says, quote, "Don't blame me for being dumb," or maybe do. Always true, whatever the context. Alessandra would say, I would say for you to try and find out, Anthony, but that's not recommended. Haha. I'm guessing like
To
how
find
long
out
it
how
would take to heal.
Yeah, I'll bite through my tongue and get back to you.
No, you would hate it so much. I think it would be
Anyone
10
would,
times
right?
worse as an adult. Huh?
Anyone would hate biting through their tongue. I don't feel like anyone would like that.
You, Anthony, you would hate it.
Oh.
For one last kicks and giggles, I just wanted to turn on the red so that you guys freak out again. Oh no, I can't even scroll up. Where is it?
You did it already.
Oh, I did it? I did it. Is it ominous now? Does the blood moon rise, Link?
I don't see it on the right as much, so no, it's not as ominous. Something about it being on the right-hand side is freaking me out.
All right. Thank you guys so much for joining us. It's been a really fun one despite the issues. Jake says, I kind of like it. Oh my gosh. The red. So, y'all, have a great weekend, and we will see you next week. And until then, we have the Discord that we can hang out on, and until next time. Oh yeah, Patreon. That's the way you can support the stream. Brought to you by Patreon. Woo! It's awesome.
Yay.
Go check it out. What was I gonna say? Until next time, remember to get vaccinated, get boosted, wear a mask, be kind to yourself and to others, and remember that you are loved. We will see you again very soon. Anthony, is there anything you'd like to say?
Have a good weekend. No, you have a good weekend. No, you have a good weekend.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Bye. 10 minutes later.
10 minutes later. I know, I've really held you here. Are you going to go for a walk or what?
Well, I mean, it wasn't as frustrating at the end because we were just
Joshing.
joking and chatting and making comments about weird illustrations.
I think you get more nervous than I do when we have technical difficulties. You're like,
I think
oh god.
it's because you're so consumed with like what's happening, what's going on. I can't read the chat because your brain just won't compute anything at that moment because you're so absorbed of like what is problem, how do fix.
How
So
do
then
fix?
I can't talk to you at all, and I'm just sitting here watching it happen, waiting for a window of time where you're like, okay, what's the chat up to? But then you were taking a break from drawing and then just reading the chat anyway, and I was like, okay, I'm just here.
I'm sorry, I took your job. Oh no.
It's fine. No, it's fine.
Oh,
I
man.
liked the end. It's over.
The end when we just critiqued old timey hey diddle artwork.
Oh yeah, that illustration I didn't like. And that thing that I would hate. I specifically would hate it.
So silly. Well, thanks for being here during all of it and sticking with me.
I'm really looking forward to Photoshop being fixed.
I can't wait for Photoshop to be fixed. Yeah, I'll figure that out now. Hey, everybody.
I'm proud that we had like a plan B, though. We opened up Fresco. It's just unfortunate that was also
Call it
not
Plan
working.
F. It's Plan
I wonder,
Fresco.
well, no. Plan C might have been like, how hard would it be to plug the iPad in during the middle of a stream? Is that
not
pretty
hard.
quick?
No, I could do that.
Maybe that will be our Plan C in the future if James isn't using it.
Plan I. Pad.
How many plans did we go through?
I just like them to correlate with what they are.
You know, actually, maybe Plan C then, because you crocheted for a second.
We did it! We did it! Plan Crochet.
Hey, Dark Hours is here!
Oh, Joe!
Aloha.
Joe, it was a wild one. Hey, I heard you were a wild one. Preparations A through G were failures, says Jake.
Imagine how many creams they put down there before they found the one that actually worked.
Wherever I thought you were going with that, that was not where I thought we were going.
A through G were agony.
Wow. Oh my god.
Cara says, okay, wait, what? Anyway.
Good luck, Joe. All right. Anyways, check out other streamers on Behance. Thanks so much for watching. See you later. Bye.
Bye.